Hey y'all, welcome back to Retail Remedy. My name is Giselle. As some of you all may know, I am a reseller, and here on Retail Remedy, we do remedy our love of shopping with resale, okay? So I thought I would tie in the name of my channel because I think I haven't even really talked about that. You know, my channel name is Retail Remedy. My boutique name is GL Boutique, short for Gently Loved Boutique. And I just thought I would explain. So anyways, thank you all for clicking on the video. Thank you all for coming and seeing what I got going on the channel. Today will be a haul. I got about 46 pounds, but don't worry, we won't be doing all 46 pounds in this part. We'll do a two-parter. I've already divided both of the piles of clothes, and basically both of them will have a really good bolo. So I do encourage you to stay and see the next part. Hopefully production will have the video out at the same time. I'm looking at production. Really, it's just me. But anyways, hopefully the video will be out, if not as soon after this video is out. Okay, y'all? So let's go ahead and get started. So actually we're gonna start with shoes, and I picked up a few good ones, just a few. So our first pair is actually these Juicy Couture loafers, which I was so excited to be able to actually find both of them. Now, I know some of you all might be looking at it like Juicy Couture is not so popular anymore, and that's kind of true. Juicy Couture has kind of lost some of its shine in the resale market. However, there are those girls out there that still love Juicy Couture. So I pick up Juicy Couture if it's in good condition, at least good condition. This what I would say, at least a good condition. It does need a little bit TLC. I will be wiping them down, sanitizing them, etc. But I really like the fact that it has that blingy Juicy Couture little addition to it. So I feel like that is what's going to be the main selling point with this one. Our next pair of shoes is these really cute beige Naturalizer shoes. So Naturalizer are pretty good as far as like selling goes. I have sold a few of them. I don't pick them up a lot, but I can say that if they are modern style, because Naturalizer has a lot of different kinds of shoes, and some of them can be a little dated as far as style goes, but if they are in a really good condition and they are a modern like style, I will pick them up because they will still sell between $20 and $35. So if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Nordstrom or Macy's sells Naturalizers. You might be able to catch them at the smaller department stores like DSW and like TJ Maxx, you know, those types of things. But they usually do have a pretty good price tag on them. But anyways, these are really cute. They're kind of like mod style slingbacks. They are suede and just ready for the fall time, which I am really excited for, because like as I told you all before, I have a lot of sweaters and jackets and those types of things that I am just ready for, you know, them to get up and at them. Okay, so anyways, I picked them up basically based on style, not so much off of brand, and the fact that they're in pretty good condition. So I do think they'll do pretty good. Our last pair of shoes, I actually didn't know if I wanted to keep them for myself, but they are a pair of Lucky Brand loafers. So these ones are in better condition than our Juicy Coutures, and I believe we spoke about this in another video where I told y'all Lucky Brand is just not as popular resale. But if you walk into a Lucky Brand store, they have pretty expensive things, and at one point it used to be a bolo brand. So it's just one of those things that I feel like got saturated over time. So yeah, they don't do as well, but the shoes for a little while still had a little bit of interest on eBay, so I might give it a try once I check the comps, because I'll be honest, some of these things I haven't checked comps yet. But if the comps aren't looking good, they'll be mine. But they're in really, really nice condition. All right, so our next thing we're gonna do is bags, okay? So our first bag is actually something I'm pretty excited about finding, even though this is also a dated style, okay? So this is actually a Patricia Nash leather bag, okay? So there's that brand view. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yes, it does say Patricia Nash, and this is her emblem. And yeah, it's just a really cute kind of vintage-y shoulder bag. Let me see if I can get this together so y'all can actually see it. All right, so this is what it looks like. Okay, and Patricia Nash has really good comps, whether it's a vintage or it's a newer, because I believe that the brand does make newer stuff, if I'm not mistaken. What I want to say is Patricia Nash is a Bolo brand. I at least have it written in my Bolo brand a couple of times from seeing some things sell for pretty good amounts. I can't say exactly what sold for the prices, but when I looked up these comps, the comps were really good, as well as I just knew the brand. So I said, I'll go ahead and give it a try. This will be my first time finding Patricia Nash. So yeah. I don't know if I showed you the back, but it's actually in pretty good condition. So my next one is actually one of the last things that I picked up, and I think it might have been a put back, but girl, I don't know why anybody would put this back, because this was definitely something that I would pick up, whether I would say, well, let's just show you what it is first, okay? So it's this really cool Betsy Johnson, let me show y'all that, Betsy Johnson whale bag. It's just super cute and super Betsy. So, all right, Betsy Johnson is an up and down market. Okay, I think that a lot of us resellers already knows that. She does have some really good prices retail as far as it goes, but when it comes to resale, I just don't know why some of her stuff is, you know, it sells for very cheap. Well, actually, I've seen a little bit of her jewelry and stuff in Ross and stuff, but for the most part, it's few and far in between. So I still don't understand why her stuff doesn't do as well resale. But this is so unique that I just feel like it's going to sell. Whether it sells for 25 bucks, 45 bucks, which I'm hoping, it's going to sell because of its uniqueness. So this was a why not purchase, as well as, you know, if I find Betsy Johnson and it's in new tax condition or just really, really good condition, I'm still going to pick it up. It's just, it's going to sit for a while if it's not unique, really, really unique, but it does sell. Let me show y'all the inside. So this is the inside. It's super clean. It's almost new. All right, y'all. So there's that little zip thing. You know, sometimes that'll be the last thing you look for, and then you realize you don't have that, you know, when it comes to purses and bags and jackets and stuff. But I'm so glad that this is in the condition it's in. All right, so that is literally so the cat's out of the bag, y'all. I bought this as well from the bins. I found like this cute little set. It actually folds into, if I could fold it into the little circle that it was folded into. It actually folds into a nice, neat little circle, and it goes inside of a bag. And it came with a little distributor thing for my light as well, and I'm so happy with it. But since it's sitting on my lap, I forget it's there, and I'm just talking with it or whatever. So anyways, this is something else that I got from the bins. The bins is so helpful to my business, y'all. Y'all don't understand. If you are a reseller, please go to the bins first and look for certain things, because you never know what you might find there before you actually purchase them, okay? So that's just my little reseller tip, okay? All right, so moving right along. Okay, I have a couple of random things to show you all because they don't really fit a category as much. They're not like fashionable accessories, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And I want to show you all really quick before we get to the clothes, okay? Our next accessory is these little Thinsulate gloves. And I believe these are sold by like REI and like, you know, places where you can buy like hiking gear and things like that. I haven't done any research on these, but I'm pretty sure that these will do pretty good for the weight and how much I paid for them and those types of things. Just for the simple fact that it's like, you know, people need these things, and it's also in new condition. I believe these haven't even been used. It says Thinsulate insulation 40 grams. So somebody out in the snow doing work or whatever the deal, or wanting to go hiking in the snow, they'll be looking for these. This is one of those things that I feel like is an evergreen kind of product that I would always pick up for my shop. And this little thing is another one, which at first I didn't know what it was, but I guess it's like a microfiber towel for Apple. I did look it up, and it does have like some specific use. I don't remember at this point, but I believe that like they sell for like $20 resale, $20 plus shipping resale. So I went ahead and picked it up because I'm like, it's lightweight. Somebody pays 23 bucks or something like that, I'll give it to them. It's no big deal. Why not pick it up and make those extra couple of dollars? Just because, I mean, hey, why not? You know? So these are a few accessories that I just randomly picked up and was like, yeah, let's just do it, okay? All right, moving right along into the clothes. All right, so starting off with our favorite old friend, and that is Miss Madewell. It's this really cute denim style shirt. What size is this? An extra small, of course. But I picked it up because it's kind of unique looking. It is denim. It does have like these little button details. It kind of almost has a vintage stonewash kind of look to it. And yeah, so it checked off my little check marks about, okay, yes, it's Madewell, but what else? You know, I did also leave behind some Madewell this time. So this was one of them that made the cut. All right, so this next one, I was actually kind of excited to find just because I recognized it somewhere deep off in the crevices of my brain. I put it in my cart, and when I did my research on it, I was like, I knew I recognized this brand. So this is actually a vintage sweater by John Galt. Okay, so this was one of those things where I wrote it down in my bolo because of another reseller, and I was trying to keep it in my brain because what they said was John Galt is like a part of Brandy Melville. So I've never sold Brandy Melville, but they said John Galt does pretty well, so I went ahead and like said I'd give it a try. This was not the only John Galt piece in the bin, but I did leave the other one behind. It may have been stained or something like that, but I just want to see what the brand will do, and I don't want to go too crazy right away. But I don't think this will do that much as far as numbers goes. I want to see how quickly this will sell and see if I can add it as a new bread and butter for me. Anyways, it's really cute, varsity style, like 80s style cut off sweater. So I think it's super cute. All right, so our next one is a bolo brand, and mainly I'm gonna say for men, okay? The men's ones do very well, but it doesn't stop me from picking up the women's. And that is 7 jeans, so 7 for all mankind. And this is a corduroy / velour kind of look style jean, but I believe it's a corduroy. You can tell up close that it has the corduroy kind of pattern. They're a size 16, so they're a really good size. Goodwill was selling them for $8.99. I might be able to do okay within the 20s, but the men's 7 for all mankind jeans will sell for like $50, okay? Resell, okay? If they are in really good condition. So yeah. These are those. So our next one is a brand that I don't pick up a whole lot of, but when it looks like this, I'm picking her up, okay? And that is American Eagle, and this is, I believe that's the new tag actually, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I can't remember anymore. Sometimes remembering the new style tag is just like a little too much, and I'm gonna go off of style mostly. Goodwill was trying to sell it for $8.49. But this is just such a cute little dress. I believe it's a dress. Yes, a dress. It's not a romper, which I'm so glad, because some rompers, they do take a while to sell. Even though I picked them up, I try not to pick them up too much. But anywho, this is just a really cool vintage style almost. It looks actually vintage, kind of bolo-y, vintage style, 70s. That's what it's giving me. So this is a style choice. Some American Eagle can do really, really well, okay? Well, don't get me wrong. Special fabrics will do good from American Eagle, and new with tags and the really, really stylish things. But you'll have those things, obviously, that sell for 16 bucks. I really don't think that'll be one of those, but, I'm hoping to be able to get in the 20s with that one. I think that's a good one, All right, so our next one is a new brand to me, but I thought it was pretty good to pick up. And that is this really beautiful sequined tie-up shirt. So it does have the little ties. And the brand is called Pink Lily, okay? So there was a few things by Pink Lily in the bins. I did leave most of it behind, but I did pick this one up. It does have like a satin feel to it, and it's just super beautiful. Like, I just think it's so cute. So I just thought it would do okay. I don't really know what the comps are going to be completely. I did just sell a Eva Franco shirt for $35, 30 something dollars, and it was completely sequined. So people still love this look, you know, for parties and whatnot. But this is also a size large, so I felt it was a good size, and yeah, why not give it a try? So I obviously tied this one a little bit tighter. But anywho, y'all get the gist. It's super cute, right? Okay. All right, so this next brand I'm super excited to be listing more of. Did I show y'all on the live? I can't even remember when I showed y'all this, or if I showed y'all this, but I already have a item by this brand, which is Adriana Papel, going up in my shop very soon. I just don't know if I did it in a haul. But anyways, this is my second piece that'll be by Adriana Papel, and this was a bolo in my bolo notebook, so I'm super excited about it. It's a really cute collared short sleeve kind of sweater type shirt. Let me see, is this made out of anything special? Okay, viscose. It's made out of viscose, so it's super soft, and the collar isn't removable. I do have another shirt just like this by Elle, and the collar does come off, but either way, this is a really, really cute top. It's not too plain. It even has ruffled detail on the shoulders that create kind of like the puff shoulder. I believe it'll do pretty good, okay? I don't know the comps exactly. I definitely picked it up because of the brand and the style. So this next one is our everyday bread and butter J. Crew, and it's actually the old label, but I picked it up because it's super cute. I just feel like it'll do okay because of the design, and yeah, I do believe it is made out of something special, so that was another little check in the checkbox. So it's 10% wool, okay? So 10% wool. It's super cute with the little polar bears hugging. I think somebody will pick that up and want that, okay? All right, so our next item is actually a swimsuit by Baltec, okay? I did do some comp searching on this one, but sadly I don't remember. That's the bottoms, and this is the top. Okay, so it has a cute vintage style top. It gives me very like 70s at the beach. So that's that label, Baltec. I do, like I said, I did do some comp searching. I believe it's gonna do well between $25 and $35. You know, I'm giving a generality. I believe it's somewhere in the high 20s, low 30s. But I did find both pieces, and it looks like they haven't been worn, but I'm going to put them as pre-owned like new, just in case somebody wore it like one time. But honestly, it seems like they have not been worn. The next thing I bought strictly off of style, and I actually might keep it myself because I don't want to explain it. But at the same time, I might not have to explain it because look at this. Isn't this so cute? So this is one of those kind of like over shirts that honestly, I feel like if I were to cover it up and say it was by Free People, you all would believe me. So that is a good sign. And it's just super stinking cute. Like, I just can't with it. It's just beautiful. So yeah. So I didn't want to leave it behind because yeah, somebody's got to wear this, whether it be me or somebody shopping in GL Boutique. Okay. So this is by, oh, I could tell you the brand at least. This is by Banana, you know, whatever that means. I'm gonna see if I can list it right around 20 bucks, $19.99 with a couple bucks shipping, and call it a day. Okay, and if nobody wants it for that price, it will be in my closet. Okay, alrighty. So this next item, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sure how it's supposed to be set up, but we shall see. This little interesting thing is what I believe is a romper. I think it does have pockets. Yes, it has pockets right there. So that's a good sign. So I'm right about it being a romper. It's not just like a giant pair of shorts. That's kind of what it looks like, right? but it has these little wraps. I'm not sure if it's supposed to wrap like make a makeshift bra, you know, like wrap type of situation going, or if it's supposed to wrap like an A-line. I don't know how to explain this. Did I tell y'all that this is Free People Beach? Okay, this is why I picked up this contraption. Okay, it is Free People Beach. I don't know if y'all can even see that because there's so much stuff going on right there, but yes. So Free People Beach is an okay brand. I have one other thing on my shop right now that is Free People Beach, and it actually was out of my own collection. And so, you know, it has a lot of looks, a lot of watchers, and people just have not moved on any of my offers yet. So I don't know exactly what it's gonna do, but I pick up Free People, and I thought it was interesting enough, you know, and I was thinking either it's a pair of shorts, which again, that would be a pretty giant pair of shorts, or is a really nice romper that could be worn with your swimsuit and everything like that. I'm gonna look it up. I'm sure I'll be able to find it, and we will list it for whatever it's worth. But right now, I'm not sure on the comps, so yeah. All right, so our next item is actually by Anthropologie. So this is a really cute, I believe, a linen blend pair of high waist shorts. Let me just make sure they're size extra small. And okay, so it's not linen, it's that lyocell stuff. And lyocell, to me, it moves like linen. It just looks, when I move the pants, you know, some of y'all know what I mean, how linen moves. You know, it looks like linen from afar, but it actually is a softer kind of fabric. So anyways, I like them because they have that whole Crocodile Dundee thing going, and they look kind of like you're gonna go explore the rainforest or something like that. Super cute, high-waisted with the belt. Yeah, and I told y'all they were by Anthropologie, so obviously a few different reasons why I picked them up, and I think they're gonna do pretty well. All right, this next thing is actually something that I pick up from time to time, but I've heard other resellers say they don't pick it up, and that is LL Bean. Now, there are certain things that everybody picks up LL Bean, and I can't, ooh, those are holes. No, they're holes. Okay, well, I thought I was smart. However, comma, I just realized there are 2 holes in this. This is a 100% pure wool shirt, so that is why I thought I could go ahead and pick it up, because LL Bean will sit sometimes. Like, it'll sit for a few months, you know, but when it sells, it does sell, okay? And it will sell at a pretty good price, that being like 30 to 40 bucks, my threshold price right now. So I thought it would be a good addition. Plus, like, if you could just reach through and feel this, it's very woolly, so I just felt like whoever is into that kind of vibe, they would have loved this. But now I'm going to definitely put it in my redonation pile, because those are kind of huge holes. Yeah, and one too many for my good taste, because if it was just one of them, I might put a couple of stitches in it and say, you know, call it a day, but it's like 3. So anyways, y'all know I get this stuff from the bins, and I just come in and I haul it for you all, and then I process it after the fact. So that's why we run into these little issues, by the way, if anybody's wondering. But anyways, I'm super sad about this, because this is a really good sweater. Oh well, all right, it happens. So this next item is actually a new bolo to me, okay, y'all? So this is my first time ever seeing this, and you might want to pull out your bolo notebooks, because I don't know how common it is to see this one, because I actually haven't even heard any of the resellers that I watch talk about this brand. And that is some jeans by, no, not Free People, even though that looks like Free People. It's by Current Elliott, okay? Or Current / Elliott. Anyways, I did look these jeans up, and they seem to do pretty well, above $40, above $50. Mine has like a little bit of a stain, but I feel like I'll be able to get that out. It looks very topical. But other than that, these are a pretty good find. I'm trying to see what this size is actually. So, oh, they were size 26, okay? So when I did look them up, oh my, is that another issue? So it looks like mine have some issues, okay? Somebody got, you know, they wore the knees out of this one a little bit.
Pause, Granddad.
Okay, so this is actually more prominent in this lighting than it is in real life. But either way it goes, this is a bolo, okay, y'all? I'm gonna pop it in the washer and see what happens. Looks like these are kind of, you know, worn or whatever. I'm just gonna look out there and see if there's any that are worn that sold, and I'll see, you know, if it works. But if not, still, y'all, that was still a good bit of information, and I definitely wrote it in my bolo notebook after looking up the comps, y'all. So anyways, these are those. I'm looking at these freaking knee balls, and these knee balls are worn out, child. Let's see.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy.
I don't know if washing is gonna help this. All right, and our last item of this haul is actually a really, really cute tiered sheer skirt by Zara. Okay, this is such a cute skirt. I could not leave it behind. I do not pick up Zara all the time because Zara can be very, very finicky, but I believe this is one of the newer tags, and it is just super trendy. This tiered kind of skirt. Again, I could have said this is by Free People and half the world would believe me, okay? So that is always a good sign. I absolutely love this skirt, and I think it's going to do really well. All right, y'all, so that was the last item for this haul. I think we're pretty good on time, so I appreciate you all for clicking on this video and watching it. If this is where we part, then I will see you all next time. For the others of you, click on that next video, which should be out soon, if not already. And I'll put a little thing in the thing. You know, I'm trying to do YouTube-y things, okay? I'll put a little bookmarker, I believe that's what they're called, or something where you can put it up at the top so that you can click on to the next video, and I will see you there. All right, y'all, I'll talk to you later. Bye. So that burp just wasn't gonna wait, y'all.